Buckingham Palace, the administrative residence of the royal family, and the patriotic symbol of Britain. London. Some have jotted down the thoughts on review platforms, from the changing of the guards to the disappointing gift shop. My London compiled a list of Yelp reviews, uncovering what Americans really think of the King's most obvious royal residence. Don't go if rain is forecast, one reviewer said. Don't risk it and go there if there is a chance of rain in the forecast. We arrived when it was not raining, then it did. The Buckingham personnel didn't, and apparently never, announce the cancellation until 25 minutes past the start time. People were waiting in the rain with hope. Even the police, security staff at the palace didn't know about the cancellation. The cancelling wasn't a big deal, but knowingly keeping people's hope up was. Not worth the money, another added. We went on a group experience to Buckingham Palace, arrived super early. Checking in was fast, but when going into the palace I was shocked to find that it was so short and uninteresting. All that the palace shows you is how the elitists lived their lives by going to parties and hoarding paintings. The place was also godly, which was tacky in my eyes. Overall, the experience was lame. It's not worth spending your money on this palace. They don't even allow you to take photos of the place. Save your pounds. Don't spend money in the gift shop, it's full of expensive coats of arms representing the palace luxuries. Too many people, one disgruntled reviewer penned. Boring. Walk by. Take some snaps, but don't wait for the changing of the guard. Too many people and ridiculously boring. You're just watching a bunch of security dudes go to work. We didn't see Prince Harry or Elton John in a long tirade of why Buckingham Palace was not on this individual's list of best impressions, one reviewer said. Clearly, nothing I can say will or should dissuade you. The truth behind it all is that Buckingham Palace is, well, boring. Some say it's the most recognizable building in the world, but I think it's rather dull. Perhaps you're waiting out in front of the palace now, waiting to see if Prince Harry goes streaking past the quad to the gymnasium, or if Elton John will randomly break out into song or dance, but odds are none of these things will happen. Instead, you're treated a short, once-a-day changing of the guards ceremony that is lackluster in general and never seems to start on time, and the privilege of staring at the palace's pointless facade from 300 yards, 273.42 meters, away, like you're at Disney's Magic Kingdom. One positive note, however, are those guards. You see, Bugs Bunny lead us all to believe that they can't move or talk no matter what you do. Not true. I dare you to cross the line and approach one of them. Or better yet, watch some unsuspecting tourist that wasn't smart enough to read this review approach them, and discover that those British chaps wearing the UHM chaps will plant their boots so far up your behind that you'll taste nothing but horsehair and beef Wellington for the next fortnight. What a total bust, what a total bust. Even during winter time it was crowded and the change of guard took forever. I thought it was a waste of time, but I guess if you've never seen it before it's worth seeing once. King Edward VII died here. Very sad. King Edward VII was also born here. Pretty interesting. An earlier version of this article was commissioned and written by My London.